infinite blessings and love. Namaste, namaskaram. This is Om Oracle Tarot, and this is the Aquarius mid-month soul path check-in for the mid-month of September to the end of September. Now, I have to mention that these are general readings and may not resonate with everyone. If they don't, that's all right. There's plenty of other great YouTube tarot readers that you can check out. I also want to remind everybody to check your other placements, as it can help give you a broader picture of what may be going on. I also want to remind everybody that if you would like to get in contact with me, you can do so in the comments of the video below. You can also get in contact with me at the Om Oracle Tarot Instagram page, of which there's only one, and the link for that is below in the description of this video. And if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I want to send a big heartfelt sense of gratitude and thank you to all those who have liked, shared, and subscribed and donated. It really does mean so much. And again, thank you so much. All right, without any further ado, please give us a message for what is on Aquarius's soul path for the mid-month of September to the end of September. 3 cards, please. I only take uprights and I only take jumpers from the deck. All right. And while there's moments of silence, while I may be shuffling, do pay attention to anything you see in your mind's eye, anything you hear within yourself, a word, song lyrics, as this is... you might smell something that reminds you of something, or you might have a strong emotion bubble up. Now, this is all your intuition playing a role in this reading, as we are not together in the physical. I am connecting to your energy, and so your energy is very much here and a part of this reading, and vice versa. So do pay attention to those intuitive hits as we go forward here. All right, thank you. So we have the 8 of Swords, the High Priestess, the 4 of Swords, and at the bottom we have the 3 of Swords. So stepping into the mid-month, you are dealing with this self-imposed restriction of negative thought patterns and things like this. You may also feel a certain level of victimhood from those surrounding you, and from also your own thoughts. But this is a self-imposed restriction. So this person is bound, but they're bound with something like toilet paper, and could easily break free from their bindings if they just spread their arms apart. But it does appear when you do release yourself from this, you're coming into this High Priestess energy here. So stepping out of this negative thought loop, this will help you uncover these hidden talents of the spirit, of metaphysical talents here. These talents of the intuition here. And this will, excuse me, this will allow you to gain spiritual insight here. Really going deep into the subconscious mind here. Because there are things yet to be revealed, and going into this subconscious mind is really going to help you out. And then we have the 4 of Swords here. So you do need kind of a moment to recoup, to kind of contemplate where you've been in these new things that are coming up for you at this time. And definitely meditation will aid in the uncovering these hidden talents here. and also aid in this spiritual insight that you will be receiving. Now, all of this is riding on this, this Three of Swords energy. So, this being bound energy here has a lot to do with an emotional pain that you carry with you, that you want to release, but it somehow keeps poking its head up. This grief from the past here. But it does appear that you are in a position to release these if you choose to do so. And the Spirit is really urging you to release these emotional pains if you can. All right, let's get a little bit more here. Take the top split. This is the Scrying Eye Oracle deck, and then we'll do the same with the bottom split. All right. Please give us a message for what is on Aquarius's soul path for the mid-month of September to the end of September 2022. 3 cards, please. All right. We have Journey Begins. Heaven. Now, these readings are not religious specific. This is talking about the energy of heaven, this highest place. So take these things how you will, but do know that this is speaking of the energy, this type of heavenly vibration. One more, please. You. So we have the journey begins, heaven, the haunted woods, and the man of water here. Now, this is not gender specific, whether you are a man or a woman. We all have feminine and masculine aspects to ourselves. So this is talking about the masculine aspect, and with water, this is speaking about the masculine aspect of emotion here. So the journey begins here. So you are, when you release yourself, you're embarking on this journey. And with these hidden talents, you're getting foresight into the future, as this is the hand of the divine descending this sphere. And in the sphere, this individual can see what's ahead on the journey here. So you're receiving foresight on how to move forward. This is also, this movement is an element of your destiny to release yourself from this and move forward into your talents here. But it does appear for a time you're proceeding alone here. And there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes it's important in life to spend some time to ourselves and remember ourselves here. But you are getting a hand from the divine. And with these talents, these hidden talents, you are having some premonitions of what is to come. There's definitely movement taking place here. There's a change. So I do feel like you definitely are releasing yourself from this and stepping into some exciting new adventures, new experiences. You might literally be traveling somewhere. That's for some of you. And then we have heaven here. So again, this is not talking necessarily about a physical heaven. That might resonate with some of you, and that's perfectly fine to intuitively take this reading that way. But this is speaking of the highest place, this paradise vibration here. Really finding this peace and joy, this bliss, this abode of light, if you will, and really coming into harmony, feeling euphoric, calm but also ecstatic. So you're feeling really light at this time when you step forward onto this journey and you release this grief here. And you're really coming into this mode of simplicity about your workings, whatever that may be. And you're moving forward without burden, being unbound. And really finding yourself in the light of the divine. This is also speaking of this rebirth energy here. And then we have the haunted woods. So there is an element before you release yourself that somehow this doesn't feel safe to you to release yourself of these. There's a fear of the unknown, and there's definitely things that you don't know that are going to be revealed to you at this time. So in the first half of the second half of September, there is some worry here. You feel like there may be hidden adversaries. So you are treading lightly, but staying in this energy is creating doubt, and this is doubt from this circular negative thought kind of. This is bottling emotion. You want to break free and release that energy. If we stay bound in that, then those energies, those feelings also stay bound within us. So it's really important to release yourself if you can. But there is definitely, before you release yourself, there is this feeling of confusion or feeling lost, or that you're not in the right place. But the divine is saying you're in the perfect place to make this transition and release yourself. And again, when you do, you come into this this man of water energy here. So this is this feeling of emotional abundance, this sense of virility. But really this is speaking about being open-hearted, feeling wealthy in love, and these new experiences that you're going to be coming in contact with, and with this lightness, this ease of being. But also being compassionate towards yourself. Is a must, I feel like. Showing yourself this self-love and really allowing this new energy to polish this gemstone of your heart so that it can really shine at this time. All right, let's get 3 from the bottom split. Please give us a message for what is on Aquarius's soul path for the mid-month of September to the end of September. 3 cards, please. So we have Angel Warriors, Elder Power. 1 more, please. A lot of people have gotten this unmasking card this round. So we have the woman of water card at the bottom here. So we have the man and the woman. So there may be, as you begin this journey alone, you may be coming into a counterpart, someone who has also done some of this hard internal work and also is in the process of polishing the gemstone of their heart. But we begin this part with the angel warriors here. So your spirit team is coming in real strong at this time. So you have definitely protection as you move forward out of these self-imposed restrictions. You have protection during this haunted forest type of energy. But it does appear you are, a path is being cut for you. A path is being paved by your spirit team, your astral team, however you want to word that. But this team is unstoppable here. And they're really coming through giving you a lot of encouragement at this time. Then we have the elder power here. So this is a hidden magic here. Again, with these hidden talents, these secret abilities that nobody knows you have, and that perhaps you also do not know you have. And if you know that you have them, then there's a sense that you don't know the scope, the immensity that is just under the surface here. And this is kind of coming to this surprise reveal here. Like a powerful lightning strike. And this is going to destroy any misconceptions you had about yourself, releasing yourself from this binding. And here we have the unmasking here. So what you once were afraid of is now becoming your friend and ally here. And actually, the Spirit is extending their hand again in this helpful gesture, saying, come with me. I can help you. So, and again, there has been this unveiling here with this elder power. The veil has been lifted on these misconceptions of yourself, and you're starting to see your true nature. So there's definitely been a shocking truth revealed. Not shocking in a bad way, but very surprising, though. This is going to change your perception of things and of yourself and what you can achieve, what you expect from yourself now. But there's definitely some long-standing questions that you've had about yourself that are going to be swiftly answered. And then again, this woman of water energy. So again, this heavy, open-hearted energy, this polished gemstone, this deep well of compassion and emotion, this nurturing energy. and ease of being. And you may be coming in contact, this is for some of you, with a counterpart of a like mind, like heart. But this is also speaking about this balance of your feminine and masculine aspects of emotion. You're not pushing either of them away. This is actually this integration of both of these things in a healthy way. So please give us 2 or 3 cards for what is on Aquarius' soul path from mid-September to the end of September 2022. Okay. those really wanted to come out, so we'll go ahead and take them. That is definitely more than 2 or 3, but we will take them. Not too much more. Interesting. All right. So we have infinity here. And this is this third eye really almost emerging from this person's face, but peering into this astral plane and seeing these the sacred geometry here. Seeing these mysteries, and over here we have ancestors and astral beings, spirit beings, angels. But this divine sight is taking place as you peer into the infinite. And here we have the temple of love. So you're really making your heart, your being, a temple of love. But this is also 2 individuals, and I don't know if it shows up on video, but engaged in this tantric practice here. And this is the merging of this masculine and feminine energy. But this is also a counterpart here again. So it does appear that you are coming in contact with a relationship, love counterpart, but of a spiritual nature. So it is, lovey-dovey and, physical and all these things, but the foundation of it is spiritual here. Meeting this person on the soul level. Becoming world. So this transition is not only changing your inner landscape, but it is going to change your outer landscape as well, as your world is becoming anew here. Because when you start to change your perception of yourself, you also, the perception of the world changes. And this really changes everything here. You actually step into a new world, a new vibrational field of existence here. And we have the sacred feminine. So this is this sacred feminine, this goddess energy here. So, and you may be a devotee of one or more goddesses, this goddess energy, and if you're not, then you may begin to be at some point in this. But as you move forward, you're really starting to embody this sacred goddess here. And with this infinite sight, peering into the infinite, the sacred geometry here, I feel is very important. And this is tied into these hidden talents and this foresight that you'll be getting. Now, somebody else got a similar combination here. The goddess is everything in our physical reality. Every molecule. And this whole physical reality is made of this sacred geometry. It's part of our physical structure. And in this way, on the physical level, people oftentimes exclude divinity to exclusively the spiritual or the astral realms. But this whole reality is actually divine. This is the fabric. The goddess is the fabric of all of our reality here. And this is kind of this is what you're coming into. These talents, this ability to perceive this about yourself and about the world around you and beyond into the astral. So let's get 2 or 3 cards, please, for our Aquariuses. What is on their soul path for the mid-September to the end of September? 2 or 3 cards, please. What is their inner climate like? What is their inner landscape like for the mid-September to the end of September? Two or 3 cards, please. Please give us 2 or 3 cards for what is Aquarius's inner landscape like for the mid-month of September to the end of September, please. Might be a secret. All right, we'll take them. All right. We have Earth. We have Eagle. We have Crayfish, Red Squirrel, and Lotus Blue Butterfly. So with this Earth energy, speaking of the physical body here, so exactly what I was just talking about, how everything, including our body, is part of the goddess, part of the divine, made of the fabric of the divine. And this, so you are peering into the infinite almost in a way being unbound from being grounded, but at the same time feeling this grounded energy of your physical form, of the nature around you. And you're really cultivating this connection and this awareness as you move forward. And then we have eagle, so vision. You are definitely coming into some visionary aspects and talents of yourself, finding freedom from this self-imposed restriction, authority, becoming the authority in your life, not letting the mind be the authority, but you're letting this infinite aspect of yourself be the authority, and really stepping forward with this inspiration here. We have the crayfish, so protection. So you definitely have been in this protective mode, and it appears that at the beginning of the mid-month you will be in this kind of protective mode, this contracted mode. But you are showing a lot of perseverance as you move forward and break these bindings, and allowing yourself with vulnerability, allowing yourself to be vulnerable, not in an unhealthy way, but being vulnerable in this heart space way is something that humans must do. Now, that doesn't mean you let people take advantage of you, but you are letting your guard down in order to let this heart space shine. And you are in this process of regeneration here, as with a crayfish. If they get one of their pinchers bit off or torn off, then it grows back. It regenerates. And this is kind of what you're doing as you release yourself. You're in this regeneration mode. Then we have the red squirrel, so a resourcefulness with these hidden talents, really using all the tools in your tool bag, and vigilance. So this element where you were once being vigilant around you for potential dangers, now you're being vigilant of the nature of reality. This flip is taking place here. And preparation. So this journey, you are definitely going to have to prepare for. And there is some element of planning necessary with any journey, and busyness. So there's a lot of things you have to get sorted out. You need to get your ducks in a row, as they say. And it appears you are doing so. Then we have the lotus blue butterfly. This speaks of transformation. Then you are in this mode of transforming yourself, polishing this gemstone of your heart, and becoming world. This world is becoming anew in front of you, and you are also becoming anew. And this lightness of this heaven energy and beauty, too. You're feeling this lightness, and you're feeling this beauty, not in this arrogant kind of way or superficial beauty, but the beauty of the fabric of the cosmos, and the beauty of this polished heart here. So let's get 3 cards, please, for our Aquarius. What is on Aquarius' soul path for mid-September to the end of September? 3 cards, please. Thank you. So you're very most likely coming into love at this time. This kind of romantic love here. So this is kind of, it speaks to me of like the Enzo circle, in a way, and how these things and seeing into beyond infinity, you're starting to see that all of reality is this contained within this sphere, and that your mind and body are also within this sphere. But what you are is something outside of that that can see that taking place. This is the type of vision you're starting to receive here. And again, with this sphere, seeing into the future, and the hand of the divine holding you, extending their hand and showing you this sphere into the foresight of what's before you on your journey. And these types of realizations about yourself bring this eternal bliss. Now, this is the Om symbol. And so these could very much be the same card, as this sphere of reality hums forever with this sound, Aum, forever and ever. And this brings this eternal bliss, this infinite bliss is what you're stepping into. And you're coming, and because of this energy that you are now embodying, you're coming into this love energy, this romance, this closeness. Now we have to be vulnerable to engage in this closeness here, and that can be difficult, especially if there has been some pain in the past. But as you change your perception of yourself and of the world, this allows you to let your guard down, because you realize that everything is actually within you. And coming into contact with someone who is going to understand. And you're going to see one another on this soul level. The spiritual level, again, is going to be the foundation of this love moving forward. So please give us one or two cards, please, for Aquarius, for what is on their soul path for the mid-September to the end of September. Please. Well, that's almost the entire deck. I don't think we're going to do that. Fawn. Okay, we'll go one more. One more, please. We have rabbit and fox. So the fawn, this is a gentle creature, but it's also with this vulnerability. It also is quite vulnerable, but that is in part its beauty. It's the fact that it is gentle and vulnerable. And if you've ever watched the way a deer kind of walks through the woods with this gentle step, this is kind of the lightness of being that you're kind of stepping into here. And then we have rabbit and fox here. So in the past, you have felt like you are perhaps this rabbit, and there is a fox pursuing this trickster, as there may have been this feeling or perception that tricksters are all about waiting in the shadows to pounce. But the Spirit is saying that this may be true sometimes, but this is not the truth all of the time. And that a lot of the times these are preconceived notions put in place to attempt to protect us from harm. But what these actually do is keep us from living our life. And this is why this release is so important, is so that you can live your life. And come into this new. So please give us 3 cards for a final message. What would you like to leave Aquariuses with on their soul path for the mid-month of September to the end of September? Please give us 3 cards for a parting message. All right, we have the 10 of Swords. Right, one more, please. The 6 of Swords. I'll take them. All right. Scoot up a little bit. So we have the 10 of Swords here. So something is coming to an end, and I do feel like it is this self-imposed restriction. And when this ending of this energy happens, it does create this rebirth energy into the new, as you become anew. But again, the Spirit is highlighting that these burdens must be dropped here, as this boat, this ferryman, would have a lot easier time making it across this river without these swords in the boat. And in fact, these swords will over time pop a hole in the bottom of this boat, and they will all sink. So it's of the utmost importance to drop these burdens of this negative thought and kind of victimhood. The Spirit is saying you don't have to carry this victimhood with you. And when you do, you move forward like the chariot onto your journey with this ambition and drive, willpower to move forward. You're overcoming these obstacles. And really coming into this success type of vibration. But it does appear that when you release yourself, you're finding a lot of determination, and you are taking action. You're finding this balance here. And also finding this balance of your emotions here. Is on the one shoulder pad on this figure is a sad face, and one is a laughing face. Really wearing your emotions on your sleeve, not pushing one of these away, but actually allowing them and integrating them and finding this balance of these two energies here. As you move forward, and you're moving forward into this mastery of your skills here, these hidden talents, and really honing them. So really mastering and developing these newly discovered talents, metaphysical talents. And at the bottom we have the Queen, the Queen of Wands. So you are integrating and balancing your light and your dark here. And you're really sitting in your power, and you are, once you release yourself from this, you're like, oh, like, I'm free. Now I want the life that I always wanted. And this will allow you to be free to live this life that you've always wanted without this guard up. But the Spirit is saying that the choice is yours. The decision is yours. You see, both of these figures are blindfolded. The choice to release yourself from this is yours. And at the beginning of the mid-month, you are feeling this indecision of should I, shouldn't I? You're weighing the decisions of these things. And the Spirit is asking you to really make this decision and step into this energy. Because on the other side of that is this sun energy, this heart opened wide, feeling this enlightenment, feeling the warmth of the divine on your skin, on your back, on your physical form, stepping forward into success with a lot of joy and positivity and lightness of being here. Again, with this heavenly energy here. Really riding forward with this lightheartedness and this open-hearted that like a child has over during our life. As things happen to us and around us, we tend to close our heart down, and this is I think a natural thing, and this happens so that we can then intentionally open this heart back up. These things don't happen so that we stay closed. These things happen so that we can transcend them and reopen our heart. But you are moving forward into this energy. And you are coming from this place of anxiety in this first half here. You are very worried of what will happen if I let these guards down. And this might be giving you some sleepless nights. Try not to see what's underneath. All right. But again, with this Six of Cups, you are, and again with this child here, you're coming into this childlike energy about things, like this, having this open-hearted energy, this innocence, like the fawn, having this innocence and this nostalgic energy of, oh, like, as this heart opens, you'll remember, like, oh, I remember what it was like to have this heart open. This feels so amazing. And this type of thing will help cultivate this memory of that and help you to keep this heart space open. You're really moving forward with joy here. Almost as soon as you let this guard down, you finally make this decision okay, like I'm making this decision, I'm breaking free of this, instantly this joy starts to flood in, and this spurs on this whole movement here. But the Spirit again is saying that this is entirely your choice if you want to step into this story this way. So Aquarius says, I want to send you a lot of love and encouragement during this time. This is not easy. And this is and can be very scary. But the payoff is big. The payoff is real big. So if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in, listening, and watching. It really does mean a lot. And Aquarius, I'll catch you on the next go-round. Peace.